Hey guys, and so today I'm going to be reviewing Batman Dark Victory. Story, Jeph Loeb. Art, Tim Sale. So, let's get started. Okay guys, so before I actually get started with my review, I just wanted to say that this here takes place right after the Long Halloween, so I would suggest checking out my review for the Long Halloween first, and then reading the Long Halloween before you read this, because this will spoil the entire Long Halloween for the most part. So, link will be over this book for another 5 seconds or so. Okay, let's start my review. Okay guys, so I'm going to talk about the story to Batman Dark Victory. And like I said before, this takes place right after the Long Halloween, and it wraps up everything with, Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, the Falcones and the Maronis, and all of that stuff. So, I'm gonna go into a little detail. So, Harvey Dent is missing. Many of the villains from Arkham are now gone and missing. The main investigation in this sorry guys, I'm a little sick. Is the Hangman killings, which someone, he or she or they, are hanging cops who are associated with Harvey Dent on holidays, like the Holiday Killer. Sorry. So it's really cool because, not that it's cool, it's interesting to try to figure out, can you figure out who's the person? They got their name Hangman because they hung the person, which would be the cop, and then on files from Harvey Dent's things was Hangman, which would leave a note, message, or whatever to the police investigating. And yeah, and it's got a pretty good ending. The beginning of Robin appears because Bruce Wayne goes to the circus, sees Dick Grayson's parents die right in front of him. Wow, this is a really dark video. And Bruce takes him in, later reveals that he is Batman, and it works out from there. So, like I said, Harvey Dent is missing, different villains are missing and everything, and there's a huge battle at the end. And it's such a fantastic comic. You won't get done with it as fast as you will with Long Halloween. I don't think, because it's not as fast as a read. I know I didn't get done with it, but yeah, this is fantastic. The investigation just wants you to keep on reading and going. And still lots to do with mainly Falcones, because the head of Falcone died by Two-Face / Harvey Dent, whoever, at the end of Long Halloween. So Sophia Gigante, I think her name is, that girl, she takes up the role as head of the Falcone crime. Then this guy here is trying to clean up or at least I think it's him, is trying to clean up the Falcone name. So yeah, it's got lots to do with, personal feelings about how, you know, Harvey Dent was Batman and Commissioner Gordon's, like, friend, you know. And got some twists here and there, some stuff you will honestly not see. Calendar Man or whatever his name is, he got new tattoos across his head. So yeah, it is really a great comic because the story is just fantastic. So with that being said, I think I will end the story part of this review. Oh yeah, that's right. Can't believe I forgot. This girl here, Janice Porter, actually takes place as, well, the DA, since Harvey has gone missing. So basically, she is doing, like, she was defending or tried to get Alberto Falcone, aka Holiday. She tried to get him out of Arkham, and which was accomplished, and put him under parole. He thought, you know, and he was in the Falcone penthouse, and yeah, it plays out from there. He's out of Arkham, and he can't leave the premises for a while. I forget how long it is, but just to quickly wrap this up about the story. This investigation, you will honestly want to keep reading until the very end. So with that being said, I will end this part of the review. Let's move on. Okay guys, so I'm going to talk about the art in Batman Dark Victory. And the art was done by Tim Sale. Tim Sale. Well, if one thing's for sure, he can draw a pretty cool Batman. I mean, when I first, you know, started to read Tim Sale's stuff with Tim Sale's art, I'm like, this sucks, you know. But yeah, he actually draws a pretty cool Dick Grayson, but the Robin is also kind of lame. Because, you know, he's wearing that green underwear thing, but that's just Dick Grayson. He actually wears that not because Batman wanted him to. Actually, if anything, Batman did not want him to do it, but, you know, it was like a connection to his parents kind of thing, because those were the colors they wore. And this is a very dark video, no matter what I do. So, yeah. Pretty cool bat signal there. I'm not going to spend too much time on the art review just because, you know, it's Tim Sale, you know. He does better Spider-Man stuff than Batman, in my opinion, but it just takes a while getting used to. So the Riddler. Let's look at the Riddler. He is a very scrawny guy that would easily get beaten up by Batman. But overall, the art is pretty good, I guess. Not really much to say about it. It's good, in my opinion. Two-Face looks awesome. Yeah, that to me looks cool. So, basically, my overall thought on this is that it's good. I I'm not gonna talk about the art anymore because I pretty much said all what needed to be said. So with that being said, I will end this part of the review. Let's move on to my opinion. Okay guys, so I'm gonna quickly talk about my opinion on Batman Dark Victory. My opinion, well, I really wanted to get this after I read The Long Halloween, because The Long Halloween didn't necessarily give you all the answers you were looking for, like whatever happened to Harvey, or whatever happened to Alberto, what happened to the Falcones. Well, this wraps it up, and it does that pretty well. Though you don't necessarily have to read Long Halloween before this, but it would make this way simpler because it basically sums up the Long Halloween ending, and it gives you like a prologue, prelogue, whatever. So yeah, this is a really great book. It's not as fast as a read as Long Halloween was, and but you know, it's cool. It's a great Batman story. It gets deep within, you know, what Batman goes through, since like Batman's only friend, Harvey Dent, well, and Commissioner Gordon, but that's not what I mean. Harvey Dent was, you know, he was turned upside down, I guess. The way they entered Robin, it was fantastic. The way they also entered Dick Grayson, I count them as two different people, although it's like an alter ego sort of thing. So I guess I count them as more of an alter ego thing, but that's just like the way they entered them, you know. Dick Grayson's going through this huge, like, how do I put this? I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but he's going through this like emotional feeling kind of thing. Alfred is mainly taking care of him, you know, because, you know, Bruce Wayne's, you know, Batman. So I'm not just gonna keep dragging this out, talking about it, but my overall opinion, it's a great book, and it is worth picking up. I should highly suggest getting Long Halloween first. You can get a link earlier in my video for the Long Halloween review. So, with this being said, I will end this video. But before I go, because I keep forgetting stuff, if you're thinking about buying or downloading or whatever Batman Dark Victory, please thumbs up this video. If you thought I did a really crappy video, don't hit the dislike button, just comment what I can do to improve. So yeah, talk to you guys later.